welcome back. This is your girl Jam West, and I miss all you lovely people out there. I know it's been a good minute actually. I have purchased like so many things, and I'm really can't wait to share with you a lot of my like shopping collections that I have just accumulated over time that I need to go back in time to share with you all. But first, it is like this like monumental weekend, and you all know all the Barbs now, right? It's for Barbie Land, right? Like everybody went to Barbie Land this weekend, and of course I have to talk to you about the Barbie movie and marketing and things that I purchased to kind of bring in the, I don't know, Barbie holiday, I like to call it. So as you can see, my little Wendy Williams microphone here. No, I have actually something that I'm going to share with you all that's kind of like a, I don't know, childhood nostalgia, kind of taking it back. But I'll share that with you soon. But if you know, you know what this is. All right, so first, Zara. I want to talk about Zara. Okay, so Zara came up with this collab with Barbie Zara, and it was everything. Literally, it was such a mystery behind the drop that they usually kind of give you like a preview, but I don't know. I didn't see the preview. I just saw that it was coming, and it was coming on this particular date. And you didn't know the time. I mean, you just automatically assume like midnight or 12:01, but it did not seem like that was the case. Honestly, when the line dropped for the Barbie, like, paraphernalia, I like to call it, I was a little bit taken back, displeased. It was nice, the presentation, as far as like the collection, but it was very difficult to find really what you wanted. So immediately, when the announcement dropped that it was going to be like this Barbie and Zara collection, you saw a woman with this big old pink bee bag. Like, obviously, yeah, it was like, of course I want that. Like, instant click to cart, checkout, favorite. Like, this is what everybody is probably going to be going for. However, when it actually dropped, at what given time, who knows? It almost seems like things just kind of dropped at just different like given times. And for Zara to be such this big company who is like extremely popular now, like I would have thought it'd been a little bit more kind of like organized, like uniform, where everything would have just been available at the same time, or maybe like have things available maybe at a certain time during like the late evening hours, and then another drop coming like, I don't know, like the afternoon. I mean, from my understanding, it's like London based, so I mean it's a time difference from the US, of course. But yeah, I mean even when you think about California, there's just so many different time zones, and I feel like they could have been a little bit more sensitive to the time zones, right? Like I was up till probably like 3 in the morning, like waiting on this Barbie and Ken jacket, the Barbie bee leather bag, and even the Barbie like crystal rhinestone bag. I've heard mixed reviews as I start to watch different YouTubers just kind of talk about like when the drops occurred. So it's really no telling when. It seems as if some things just went available and instantly, like within seconds, like sold out. But you see a lot is still going even to this day of out of stock. Then it comes back to coming soon, which it seems like it's never coming soon. Back in the day, like Zara, like notification email used to really work. But you sign up for it, and I'm like, why do I even still have that? They never send like back in stock alert at this point. So it's really pointless. And I just feel like that they could do a little bit more better. And then honestly, like, know your product. Hello. If you know that Barbie bee bag, like anyone who made that bag should have instantly thought like, this is going to sell out. Just go ahead and make 50,000 of those suckers. Like, everybody's going to want this bag. Like, don't make like this small amount and then, expect like people to not, I honestly think it's even bots at this point, you know, just grabbing this. But anyways, let me not talk too much. I've already kind of talked too much, right? Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And then also kind of tell me in the comments what type of videos you would like to see. Well, let's get into it. First and foremost, let's just start small. I was able to kind of grab this cute Barbie candle. Isn't she beautiful? Look at it. Okay, so again, these are the kind of things that was kind of annoying because you just had to see something cute and just grab it because you didn't want to spend too much time in the details, but this would have been very helpful had they actually did like a preview, similar to like H&M, right? But Zara in the past have actually done previews to the collection and then just let you know what's coming soon. And this time they didn't. So you really didn't have a time to kind of like organize your thoughts on what you were actually going to purchase. And then, yeah, like even kind of like get your money together. I'll kind of go over this look. I went to see the Barbie movie today. And of course, I was going as Malibu Barbie. So I just felt like it was definitely fitting. So as you can see, my shades, which was with a little tint. And then also, yeah, I like to put on these cute pearl. And it says, be bold. And that's what I was. I mean, come on, it's Barbie. You got to show up correct. I have like my little Barbie jewels. That's my ring, but I thought this was like one of my favorites. Don't mind my nails. I just didn't have time to do them. And then I'm also getting into like the whole like other things that I included as like my, I guess you can say, behind the scenes things I did to jazz up my look for today. But this candle is so cute. It is actually really, really small. To take it out, it was $17.90, so about $25 once they put like the shipping and taxes. And yeah, at this point when I got this candle, I couldn't even like add this candle with other things that was in the bag because I was like, what else is out there? I was still trying to even determine what was out there, but I knew at this point, anytime you saw something, it was like, check out, don't go back and look at anything else, because by the time you would look at something else, it would be sold out. This actually surprisingly kind of stayed on for a while, and I think it was just because everyone was trying to get the big like instant add to cart type items, and this was also kind of like buried in the items that was available. So I think this was definitely a miss, but it was cute. It was definitely affordable. Like I said, $17.90 came out to about $25. Unfortunately, because it's under a certain threshold, I think it's like $50 for Zara, you had to actually pay like the $5.95 for the shipping. So that's why I kind of went up to that like $25 mark when you have the taxes and things like that. So yeah, isn't she lovely? Definitely a keeper. I probably like add this to my closet. So I'm going to set this to the side. So that was one. The other is, I'm going to start with this box. So, so as you can see, it kind of came with Zara. Now, Zara. I would have preferred that maybe this would have went into like a cardboard box, but I guess whatever. It's a cardboard box. At least you all had the decency to put it in a cute Barbie Zara kind of like collab bag, so that saved it. But you know how it is when Zara packages come. They'll be a little bit beat up sometimes. So yeah, especially if it's coming from like a UPS or FedEx. Like, let's get into it. But VHO, thank you, Zara. Thank you for switching over to that for the Charlotte area, because Laser Ship was just not good. Oh, they're awful. So I am happy that you all did listen to the voice of your customer and made those changes. All right, so first and foremost, sorry for all the noise, it came in this cute bag. As you can see, it's a really nice sateen, I like to call it. But it was these shoes. Aren't they just the cutest? As you can see, I have not worn these yet, so they're all fresh because I wanted to like share them with you. But they're nice and padded, and these were $89.90. $89.90. You all, like, when I saw it, it made me think of like the pillow tabby type bag, like Coach, and I was like, oh, I gotta have one. But they kind of got like a vanilla look to them. But they're really, really nice, and they're actually really comfortable. So definitely a classic. They really mirror the Barbie, the classic first classic shoe. So that's kind of where they got this idea from. And because I spoke of that, the microphone that you saw is actually from one of my very first collectible dolls, which is the original Barbie girl, right? And see, these are the shoes that they were mirroring of. And at first I was like, the shoes like that we wear, I was like, why is it like pushed back with so much feet? But I realize it now because even on the classic like Barbie, like you see a lot of feet on this one. So that's where they got it from. Isn't she gorgeous? I did take her out the box because I just like to touch mine. So I used to have her like in a display case, but now she's like in a chest or whatever with some of my other Barbie collectors. But you know how that is. Like it's all at your mama's house at this point. Parents' home. So yeah. Okay, so just setting that aside. Also, what I did realize that nobody actually kind of talked about is on each like Barbie doll, I said Barbie, each Barbie like paraphernalia, there on the tag, there's this like Barbie like sticker. Okay, it's not a tag, people. It's actually a sticker. So you can peel it off and you can stick it on like your phone or, you know, your laptop or whatever you want to stick it to. But these are really nice. And yeah, so take advantage of that as well. It's a sticker. Don't throw it away. Okay, so that's one of the purchases I purchased. Set that down. The other big purchase that I was able to snag, so basically what, 3 items? Yeah, 3 items. What's this bag, y'all? And this is actually one of the pieces that they claim as a true like a Barbie collector's item. The first thing I noticed is that like obviously like you have this extra piece. Now what's funny is that it doesn't go all the way down in the bag. It's just the top to give it that look. But one thing that you'll notice out of the box and the bag is that you're gonna smell the wicker. Like this is it's really like it's real. It's real. I would probably say with mine it looked to be a little bit off, but I think that's just due to the authenticity of it. So like this side kind of goes up a little bit, but it's not bad. It's definitely a conversation piece. Like people are gonna converse with you over this bag like instantly. It's a nice statement, and it's something that you can just wear, especially for it being like the summertime. So when I thought about my outfit for the movie, I was like, I have so many outfits I can wear, like pink. I'm like, oh, and if it was like in the wintertime, oh, homegirl would have been like really, really ready. I'm talking about from coat, furs, everything. But I was like, you know what? This bag is really giving like real girl summer vibes. So I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go as Malibu Barbie, and I love it. It was just perfect. It's, I guess, leather. It says leather actually on the tag. At first I was like, I was kind of iffy about it, but the leather seemed to be okay. I think they probably could have did a little bit better at how they kind of like made sure the B was tacked on, but it's sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. It's definitely going to be a piece that you have, a staple piece for a very long time. So I love her so much. I really do. The bag that it actually came in, I'll set this down, and it's roomy inside. It's very roomy inside, so I love that about it. But this was a little bit different from the other bag because this one actually says special edition collection. So you know that this was like one of the top bags. I'm pretty sure that probably that B and that Barbie and Ken jacket was possibly also one of the like special edition collections for this Zara and Barbie kind of collab. I think this was really like the heavy hitter one that they just knew was going to kind of fly off the shelf, and that bag did fly off the shelf, and I was like, ooh, check out. And I think actually when I saw that it came available, it was probably like 3:34 in the morning, y'all. Like literally, I mean, I was like, this is like a beautiful chaos, but I was so happy. And at that point I was like, you know, if I don't get anything else, I got that. I got my black shoes and I'm content, and my candle. And so the other items are still into the cart. I would say looking at it today, oh, I actually want more. Oh, I left it. I'll have to I'll upload another video, a part 2 to this, so I can show you my additional shoe that I did purchase, which is the it's the pink heel with the B on the heel. I'm gonna tell you now that, well, stay tuned. You'll see my review on that shoe. All right, so the other thing is now kind of jumping from Zara, but it's going into Aldo. They also had a special collab with Barbie. I think like every name brand had one, but y'all, first off, let's get into it. I had to do it. I had to do it. Do you see this? Do you see this? Now, for me, I'm at the point where comfortable means everything when I'm looking at a shoe. I still like height to my shoe, but I also want it to be comfortable. So platforms, as I'm starting to mature, has been my friend. I don't do the Dutch shoes. Let's just be clear on that. I don't do the Dutch shoes, the big old wedges. It's not your girl, but I love a good pump. I love a good pump. Not even so much on the thick heels, but a nice pump that's classic. I love it, and that's bold to make a statement. But these are so cute because it just looks like a Barbie doll box, right? So I had to get it. I mean, just off the packaging alone, great marketing. The shoes are not bad. I would say, is it like the most comfortable shoe? No, but they did actually make sure that they added like different padding, so that definitely helps. I'm nervous about the heel. Walking on carpet is not that bad, like on a rug, but I'm nervous about walking on the ground. Like I just hope that like this doesn't like move. I think that they could have played a little bit more on this like little B right here. It's like, see, yeah. So it's like a little B. They could have did a little bit better job on making that. They could even make like a pink B, so it can like you can really see it and it can stand out. The chain is kind of, I don't know, like this little. It could have just been one like chain to it. I don't know. It just, but I love the iridescent look about it. It kind of reminded me of the Louboutins. What it was like, Hot Chick. And I actually had some pink ones, and it's a whole nother story. But yeah, but the bottom, look at that. It is literally like glitter, y'all. But yeah, it's beautiful. I think like one shoe feels good. The other, I think it's like my left foot. This part kind of hurts, so I'm gonna have to try to break it in. I haven't really decided. I probably like really wear this like one time, but I really just got it to be more of like a display because it looks like a display case. Although I was not able to snag them directly from Aldo. I actually got them from Macy's. So yeah, but coming from Macy's, I would not say they're the best I don't know, packagers, because the box came a little bit dinged up, so I think they could have did a little bit better job of reinforcing, making sure that it doesn't shift, and that, you know, you really kind of get a box that looks good, because obviously like these boxes were made so that your shoe can be on display, and these look good to be on display, right? So yeah, that's my collection today for my outfit when I went to see the Barbie movie, which was very entertaining. I don't know, it's like, I think it was really made for people that, you know, was like born in like the 80s, like just more for like adults, right? So 80s, 90s. I don't really think it was for like kids of this generation, like millennials, and then kind of further back, right? Even like the baby boomers, whoever. But it definitely was not for this current generation, like these kids, like no. They had some scenes and some things that were kind of sad during it, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely adult. It was funny, but it wasn't funny. I don't know, it's like mixed reviews with it, but I still love it and I appreciate it. I was just happy that, you know, it happened. But Ryan, he was such the perfect Ken. He was such the perfect Ken. I love it. Will Ferrell, I would have loved to seen him in this movie back in his even like younger years. I think he would have just really nailed it to the cross, if that makes sense. But it was still, I still give it a thumbs up. And I was so happy that, you know, this movie came out. It was definitely needed during this time for sure. It kind of almost reminded me of, and not to kind of get into politics, but a little bit kind of like Democrat versus possibly Republican. But you know, watch it for yourself, and you know, kind of you'll see and kind of come up with your own opinion of the movie. But overall, I would definitely say that, you know, it was a good film, and that, yeah, you definitely want to check it out. So anyways, since I was going as Malibu Barbie, I also wanted to wear some additional Zara, and these shoes I got, oh my gosh, it's been some months. It may even been like a year by now that I picked these up, but I was like, these are the perfect, like, look at this, like Rastava kind of like shoes, like wicker shoes, and I felt that that went perfect with my Barbie wicker bag. So I wanted to look at that, and I just thought this shoe was definitely classic. When you think about Malibu, it was very classic as well. So that is my look, and I have like the matching shorts with this, so nothing too fancy there. But now, as far as, and I think with these shoes, they were probably like 69 or something like that, 70, kind of like type of shoe. But I'm pretty sure I probably snagged these for like, I don't know, $49 dollars, but probably no less than 30. Yeah, so. But what I really, really like is that, of course, since this movie came out, one of the big songs have been "And I'm Bad Like a Barbie," you know, Nicki Minaj and Spice. So yeah, it was, of course, I had to pay homage to one of the Barbs, right? I think my first Barb was Lil' Kim, but you know, of course, like Nicki, I just love her too. So I had to go back and pull out my old Nicki perfume. Now, the smell is cheap. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's cheap, but when I saw, like, I just pretty much purchased it for the look. So I actually keep this kind of like in the like center of all my other perfumes, because I love like women empowerment. I just love, like, even John Gaultier, probably whatever. Like, I have the perfume with like the woman and like the woman body and everything like that. I love femininity, and I just thought that this was like just so cute. Kind of gives like a Madonna-ish like feel to it as well, but it's like a floral scent. It definitely smells like a perfume that came out of, like, I don't know, like Ross, okay? Ross, Burlington Coat Factory, something like that. But yeah, I definitely was like, I put a little bit on of this, just a smidge over my baccarat that I decided to wear today. And it definitely kind of worked. It was just kind of like, I wanted to feel a little bit Barbie-ish, and I thought, like, I definitely got to go to this movie to see it, because it was her song and that other song by, like, Lupa, something like, "Dance the Night Away." Oh, it's just everything. It really speaks volume to this movie, and it really just kind of gets you in the mood and sets the tone. So I definitely want to pay tribute to Nicki Minaj. She has been such a fan of Barbie, and I think she does a great job, and I think she was definitely like spot on the right person to just come out with that soundtrack hit for the Barbie movie, for sure. So I think I covered everything. Yeah. I think I covered everything. These are my rings. I just kind of wanted to do like something like kind of pinkish. Like I said, I have the earrings here, and then of course like the like 1950s type, I don't know, 60 glasses. I just felt like it was a classic. I also wore this cute little, like, I don't know if you can see it because the little lights, the cute little clear white, a little bracelet. So I wore that as well too. But that is it. Like I said, I'm gonna drop the other videos, so stay tuned, of the Zara with the shoes of the B, and I'll give you my review on that. I love you all so much. Follow me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and then also follow me on my IG page, which is That's My Jam, and that's with a D, My Jam. I love you all so much. I look forward to uploading some additional videos. Thank you so much, and I missed you all so much, and I'm definitely going to be posting more videos now and being consistent. Hope everyone is having a great day, great week as we're going into a new week, and see you in just a few. Bye now.